Hi, my name is Tonya, and welcome to Magnolia Design Co. It is Win It Wednesday, and today we are giving away a stencil called God is Able. And let me just show you a picture because it's really pretty. It says, God is able to do far more than we could ever ask for or imagine. That's what it looks like, you guys. Isn't that pretty? All right, so that's what we're winning Wednesday for. And to get your name in the drawing for that stencil, all you have to do is comment below, share it off to a friend, share it to somebody that you know likes crafting, share it off to a group, share it off to your mom or your sister or your dad or your uncle or whoever would appreciate more crafting tips. And give a little love, send hearts, sprinkles, stars. We love all that stuff. It supports us as a company, and we are so happy that you're here today. So today we are gonna just do a little bit on, I'm revving up for Valentine's Day. Who's revving up for Valentine's Day? Who's getting excited? Who's already been making some Valentines? Are you guys planning something fun for Valentine's Day? I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but I am making this as a gift for my husband. So don't tell him, he's in the other room. I was actually going to have him help me with it. And I was like, no, I'm going to give it to him as a gift. So this is a secret, so don't tell him. I'm making a lumbar pillow, and you can get these on the Magnolia Design Co. Site. And it's nice and big, so it'll be on our couch. And so there is a zipper on one end. And I'm actually going to add a little bit of fun to this one. So, and I'm going to use this kind of as my stencil to stay in the theme of, but I'm just using it as a stencil because I want to put a heart on here. And today we're going to be using the Better Together stencil. This is a 5x7. You can see it says Better Together on it. So you can see why I'm giving it to my husband, right? And I'm going to put this right on the pillow. Now, because we are using fabric, you don't need to use a tacky towel, but normally if you were going to be putting this on a hard surface or something like that, you'd want to use a tacky towel first. So I am going to look at my positioning. Now what I'm going to do with this heart is I'm actually going to take a pencil and I'm going to draw around it, and then I'm going to stitch just real loosely some very thin red ribbon through there. And this is 1/8. And I just threaded it through a needle, and we're just gonna sew real loosely around the heart. So, all right, you guys think he's gonna like that? Thought that might be fun. So we are going to I'm gonna take a pencil so it's real light, and then I can erase it later. And I'm going to draw right on the fabric. Try to get it dark enough so I can see it. So if you're just joining us, it is Win It Wednesday. And the stencil of the day is called God is Able. And all you need to do to get your name in the drawing is comment below, like the post, the video, and then share it. Share it to somebody that you think might like some crafting, or you think they like this idea. Let's see. Now, if you're good at freehand, you could just draw your own heart, but I am not good at freehand, so I am drawing around something. All right, so that is good. And I will use this as like a homemade Valentine later. All right. So I have can you see that on there? My lightly drawn heart. And now I'm going to put my stencil on there. And I think I'll use black ink. I was thinking of using red, but I think I'll use black ink because I'm using red ribbon. What do you guys think? Do you think I should use red or black? All right. You guys ready for Valentine's Day? You got some fun stuff going on? You're going to see me again on Valentine's Day. I get to do the live event for Valentine's Day. So that's fun. And as always, I have some trivia. So did you know that the passing out of Valentine's is over 600 years old? Isn't that crazy? That's a long time. I write them on a little stack of notes here so I can remember them. 600 years old. They said that wearing your heart on your sleeve is an actual term that back in the Middle Ages, for certain for Valentine's festivals, that they would draw names to see who their Valentine was going to be, and then they would pin it to their sleeve, and that's where it came from. Isn't that cute? So, all right. Okay, so you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Right, and I think I might do the stitching first because I am notorious for the stencil not drying and then bumping it. So I'm going to stitch first. And while I stitch, I'll talk to you guys about different trivia for Valentine's Day. So, if you guys are just joining though, it is Win It Wednesday, and the stencil of the day is God is Able. And if you're interested in winning that stencil, all you have to do is comment below, like this video, and share it. I also love hearts and sprinkles and stars, all those great things. All right. So, you want to make sure to give yourself enough to get all the way around the heart. You can always cut it off later. So I'm just going to do some loose stitches like this. So did you know that Richard Cadbury was the first one to introduce the box of candy? Anybody know what year it was introduced in? Anybody? Anybody want to guess? It was introduced in, it's probably not a piece of knowledge that you have. I didn't have it in my brain either. 1868. 1868, Richard Cadbury. Did not know that. He was the first one on Valentine's Day to give out or create a box of chocolates. All right. So what do you guys have going on for Valentine's Day? Have you made some special arrangements for you and your sweetheart? Anybody have anything fun? I don't know what we're doing yet. I gotta give him this pillow. I don't know what we're doing yet, though. But Valentine's Day in my family has always been kind of a special day. My grandparents got engaged on Valentine's Day. And my grandpa, when he asked her to ask my grandma, when he asked her, brought her on Valentine's Day a dozen white roses. And he stuck her diamond, the diamond ring, down inside the rose. She thought it was a little piece of dew on the flower. That's what she always says. And when she reached down, it was the diamond ring. And so every year on Valentine's Day after that, he would buy her a dozen white roses. And that little diamond piece of dew that she thought was dew was a diamond ring, and now that's what I have. And that's my diamond ring. So it's kind of a special day for me too, because I get to follow the tradition. So did anybody else get married or engaged? Anything special happen on Valentine's Day? Yeah, lots of fun things. Valentine's Day is a good day for anything. I have a couple friends with birthdays on Valentine's Day. I always make sure to reach out to them first and say happy birthday before I say happy Valentine's Day. They got to share their holiday with a pretty cool holiday. So yeah, let me know in the comments if anything special has happened in your family on Valentine's Day. Let's see here. Somehow I got a little knot in my ribbon. All right, why I get this knot out? All right, does anybody want to take a guess on how many Valentine's Day cards are exchanged on Valentine's Day? How many do you think? Does anybody want to take a guess? I can tell you it's a lot. I'll start you out there. Nope, that's not. No, that's enough. Not enough. Keep going. All right, you guys give up? We're gonna keep guessing. It is, drum roll please, 145 million greeting cards are exchanged in the US alone. That's just in the US. Just in the US. Isn't that crazy? That is a lot of cards. All right, I think I got my knot. I think I'm working my knot out. Actually, I might be able to just pull it right through. Oh, there we go. All right. 145 million cards. It is the second day, the second largest holiday, I guess, for greeting cards. Can anyone want to guess what the first one is for greeting cards? Yeah, Christmas. You're right. Yep, that's a big one. So, Valentine's Day is the second largest on greeting cards. So, it's a lot of greeting cards. Okay, you can kind of see where I'm going with this. We'll keep going. I'm not gonna, that knot got too tight, so I'm just gonna keep going. We'll get it out when we need to. All right, let's see. So if you not really measuring it. I'm just kind of eyeballing where the next one goes. All right, let's see. Oh, do you guys know this? All right, so sweethearts, you know, the box of candies that say like, I love you and I miss you and be my Valentine, those box of candies. Those, I didn't know this, but in 2018, Nico or Necco, however you say their company name, they went bankrupt. And it sounded like maybe some manufacturing stuff and things like that anyway, probably COVID related as well. And anyway, they declared bankruptcy. And so in 2019, there were no sweethearts on the shelves for Valentine's Day. I didn't know. Did any of you realize that none of those were there to buy? I didn't. Probably because we weren't in 2019. We were all stuck in our houses. But so it wasn't till 2020 that they returned the shelves, and because a Spangler candy company took them over, and so then they brought them back in 2020. I didn't know that. So that was interesting. I always loved those little, when I was a kid, we used to look at all those and give them away to our friends. And do you guys have any special things that you did when you were a kid? I know when we were in elementary school, we used to make the Valentine's Day boxes. We used to make ours out of shoe boxes, but I know when my kids were in elementary school, oh, they got so creative with it. So my son would make like a robot. One time he made a narwhal, and oh, he just used to love it. He'd sit and work on it for weeks before Valentine's Day. He just loved building his little box. But we just used a shoebox. And then you bring home all the Valentines and you look at all the candy and read all the cards. It's always fun. What did you guys do? Put in the comments if you did something special. Did you go to high school dances? We had always Valentine's Day high school dances. They would do a like a note. I think it was send in a rose or send in candy or something. You could do that to somebody you liked in high school. I remember one time a guy who liked me left me something on my locker, and that was so cute. I thought that was special. Lockers were important back then, weren't they? All right. So what else are you guys doing on Valentine's Day? If you're just joining us, it is Win It Wednesday. Sorry, I'm having a hard time talking and sewing. And the stencil of the day that we are giving away is called God is Able. And if you want to win it, all you need to do is comment below. Just comment. And like the video and share it out. Share it out to somebody that you think would like crafting. Somebody that you think might like this project. Maybe somebody that you just want to send a happy Valentine's Day to. Oh, well, this is coming along. Okay, let's see, what else do we have on the history or the trivia? All right. Does anybody know who invented the candy heart? Anybody? Well, I think this is interesting that I didn't know this because my grandfather was a pharmacist. And you'd think I would know this. But a pharmacist in the 19th century was the one who invented the candy heart. And what he did was he took the lozengers, so cough medicine lozengers, and he took the medicine out of them. So they were like candy, hard candy. And then later on, he figured out, he made a machine that made them heart-shaped. So it was a pharmacist, a Boston pharmacist that created the first candy heart. Isn't that neat? Yeah, my grandpa was a pharmacist. He owned a Rexall drug. So that's where we all worked when we were growing up. At the Rexall. All right, what was your favorite gift you've ever gotten for Valentine's Day? Anybody have a favorite? I'm trying to think of some of my favorites. I always liked it when the kids made me cards. Oh, actually, I was just cleaning out I actually came across some of them. Some of my very favorite ones. This one says, "To Tonya, man." And then on the back, my son wrote, "Preferred as mom." And this one's from my daughter. So I kept them all. And somewhere in all my stuff, I actually have, we made my grandparents a Valentine one year. And it had all three, I have two sisters, and it was a red Valentine with kind of lace on the back of it, a doily. And we cut out 3 hearts in the center and put pictures of all 3 of us in there. And he had it on his mirror forever. And when he passed away, I asked if I could have it, and then I have it in my bedroom, hanging up on my mirror, just like he did. So, nice little reminder. Really like making stuff like this. It's very, it's like an heirloom. You know, I'm making it, and the people that you give it to, they get to keep it, and they can always think of you. So it's one of the reasons why I like to do crafts. I like to give them as gifts. I like to do that with homemade stuff so that people can remember you. Oh, must have come through a funny way. There we go. All right, let's see what else I have on my trivia list for Valentine's Day. What do you guys like about Valentine's Day? Tell me, put it in the comments what you like. Is there certain things that you do? Do you like to make candy? Do you make homemade Valentines? Do you have little kids that you still do that with? Or this year, that's what I'm making. I actually went out and got a bunch of doilies. And I'm just going to make all my homemade little glue stick. That's what I'm sending this year. What are you guys sending this year? I'm going old school. The OG. What are you guys doing? Okay. Thank you guys for bearing with me on this project. I'm super excited about this. I think it's going to be really cute. We're almost done. Did you guys decide on whether I should do red or black ink? What do you guys think? Red or black? Now, the one thing you don't want to do is do it too tight, because then they start to squish up. And I just pulled it a little bit too tight, so I can just loosen it right up. No big deal. All right. So, one thing I thought was really cute is I read that women in, what was it? I think it was the Middle Ages. That happens in the Middle Ages. So English women from England, used to think it was good luck to put bay leaves in their pillows the night before Valentine's. And they would put one in the center and one in each corner of the pillow. And that would ensure that they had sweet dreams about their future husband. I guess I don't need to add bay leaves to this one because I already have a husband who's amazing. Oops, went the wrong way. But what a cute little tradition, huh? Gotta pay attention when I'm... Let's see. Oops. So tell me what you guys are doing for Valentine's Day. Got a couple weeks to plan some events. Is anybody doing anything specific or doing something really special with your family or your husband or your boyfriend or girlfriend? All right, so if you are just joining us for Win It Wednesday, today we are giving away the stencil. It's called God is Able. And if you want to get your name in the drawing, all you need to do is comment down below. Like this video, and then share it. Share it with somebody that you think would enjoy crafting. Maybe somebody, maybe a group that you are in that likes different ideas. I love it when people send me videos of things that not only does it lets me know they're thinking about me, but it might be a video that I might not come across myself. And so the fact that they shared it with me is special. So feel free. We love it here at Magnolia. That is what we are all about, is in sharing and empowering people to learn new crafts and share their ideas. Okay. All right, you guys decide on black or red? I think I saw most people saying black. Probably a little nice contrast against the red heart, huh? Okay, we'll do the black. We will do the black. We are coming on the end here. A couple more stitches. All right, if you're just joining us, it is Win It Wednesday, and we are making a lumbar support pillow. I'm making this for my husband, don't tell him, for Valentine's Day. We do a lot of puzzles and things like that, and so this will be really nice to have, just to use, save the back a little bit. This is a really nice pillow too. It's nice and big. And you can get these as well as the stencils right on the Magnolia site. If you haven't taken a look at our Valentine's Day collection or our Valentine's collection for 2024, you can go right to our website, magnoliadesignco.com. Take a look. We have a bunch new DIY kits. Oh, I love DIY kits. I am one of those people, and maybe you are too, that gets home from Joann Fabrics or Hobby Lobby and you've forgotten a product. I do it all the time. So I love the DIY kits because everything comes right in them. Craft Club's another one. That one just comes right to your door every single month. I love that one. So take a look at our new Valentine's collection. The DIY kits, they are on the website. See which one you pick. Valentine's DIY kits make great gifts for anybody who likes to craft. And I like them because there's something that you can do together. And my mom and I and my sisters, we like to do that type of thing. So, all right, so we are done. And we'll just put all of that right in. We're going to put it all right inside the pillow for right now. We'll cut it later to save time. Zip it up. All right, so now we're going to do the stencil. Are you guys ready? So this is what we have so far. You like it? Isn't that cute? All right. Okay, so now we are going to use the black, because I think that's what you guys told me to do. I want to make sure it's Nice firmly down. You don't need that much. A lot goes a long way, and you just want to kind of just glide over your stencil. Just filling in. You can always add more if you need it. And if you have too much, it's okay. You can just scrape it off with your squeegee and you can just put it right back in. So it makes it super easy. It's one thing I love about the Magnolia stencils. They make everybody look professional. My stuff always turns out amazing. All right, you just want to make sure you got in all your lines. All right. And if you didn't, if you pull it up and you need a little bit more somewhere, you can always lay it back down. So the first time you pull it up, you could just pull it up gently. Make sure you got it exactly the way you want it. And the peel and reveal. Love it. Let's stick that right there. Okay. Are you guys ready? How do you like it? I love it. Thank you for staying tuned in with me to finish this lumbar support. I absolutely love it. I love the stencils. Happy Wednesday. And remember, if you want to get your name in the drawing for the Win It Wednesday, the stencil is God is Able. Just go ahead and comment below, share the video, and like it. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We'll see you again on Valentine's Day.